Hi, Jessie Nebulous here, and we're going to be playing Pandemic 2. A few other YouTubers have been playing a game called Plague Inc., which I dearly want to try, but it costs actual money, which I do not have. I'm a cripple. We don't have money. We're not allowed to. So the premise of this game is basically the same. Where do I click? I bet it's underneath my face. Yes. And if you hit tutorial, which I tried to just get an idea, it's text-based and they screwed up the layout so it cuts off like half of the paragraph. So we're just going to be going into this blind. Alright, we'll start with relaxed. Let's see. A virus has the fastest evolution, most affected by environment, and is a bonus to infectivity. Bacteria's medium evolution, normally affected by environment, bonus to drug resistance. Parasite. Ugh, I hate that word. Slowest evolution, least affected by environment, low visibility. Like bacteria, well, it seems to be midway, mid-road. So, disease name. We will call it Nebulous. Because I am both egotistical and lazy. See? Ding, 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 ding. Alright, done. Done and done. Let's do this. This is the first time I was watching the tutorial. I didn't watch the tutorial. When I clicked it, it took me to text it. You're a fucking liar. Where would be the best place to put it? For my face. Don't be accurate. Or you. Disease spotted in New Zealand. Alright. Granted, now that we go over here, my face is covering up our area. New Zealand's around here somewhere. There. Ah, my face was big. I knew it was somewhere. I thought New Zealand was bigger. Huh. I guess, well, Lord of the Rings was filmed in New Zealand, and it made, you know, the whole landscape of the world that they created within Lord of the Rings seems so vast that in my mind New Zealand was huge, and that's what happens when you learn most about a geography through entertainment. But give me credit, I knew the general area. Alright, New Zealand, let's see what we have to say. Move my face. Face, get out of the way. Nobody cares about you. Even though you're so pretty. So pretty! Okay, so if you don't know what Plague Inc., the game, it is the same basic premise of this, which is you're trying to kill everybody. So it's such a happy, optimistic game. Days that have passed 4. Okay, I've been babbling a lot and not doing much of anything. Alright, we need to pay attention and actually do things. Disease. Okay, evolution of our bacteria. There's like no good place for my face in here. No good place for my face, ever. Let's see. Lethality. That's the only thing it's going to be covering up, and I'm guessing we won't get pretty lethal until later, so I'm fine with that. Effectivity, invisibility. I'm guessing that's we can infect in a sneaky manner before they actually notice what's going on, and then we want to pump up our symptoms and kill people. So that's going to be my strategy. So we've got actual symptoms up here, resistance, transmission, and traits. I think we're going to work first on transmission and probably resistance before we do much for symptoms. Fevers have potential to be deadly while being barely noticeable at all. Anyone who's had a really high fever does not agree with that statement. As I do not, because when the last time I had a really bad fever, it was about 103, and I started hallucinating. And that was fully noticeable. It was not fun. Increased transmission and then cost to buy and number of points we have. Okay, we're going to buy that because airborne is one of the most effective ways to infect others if this game is going by actual genuine logic, and it seems to be fairly logical so far. Waterborne, it's good. Alright, chance to infect water facilities, but that requires moisture resistance too. I don't think I want to do, I might want to do insect. Yeah, because, yeah, rodent. Ooh, with the help of rats, mice, squirrels, and other rodents. I will be the queen of the rodents. Actually, I'll be the king of the fucking rodents. That's what I'll be. I'm a king, by God. And I like sneezing. Because, you know, you spray them out and it's airborne, so it carries. But it's a noticeable symptom, and I'm thinking we don't want to be too noticeable, and all of these are noticeable ones so far. Yeah, I'll buy that. Heat. Okay, drug. I don't think I need that quite yet, since nobody's really noticing it yet, and nobody's trying to trade it yet, so I don't want to waste points on it. We've infected 13 people! Alright, man! Madagascar dealing with widespread flooding. Well, it sucks to be Madagascar. That really doesn't help us, because we're aware that we're like in the far corner of the world. This was the absolute worst place for us to begin. But, I mean, come on, if we'd started essentially anywhere else on the planet, we would have been closer, and we would have been able to infect more and spread more quickly. But no, we're way over, tucked away in the fucking corner of the world. Ugh. Things the Nebulous must go through. These are the trials and tribulations of the Nebulous. It's not just in real life. It is even within games that we play for leisure and pleasure. And for the record, let's see how many people we have infected so far. 28. That is right. 30. Oh, it's picking up a little bit now. 34. 39. Alright. I think at this point we will pick Waterborne. Waterborne. Dragonborn! And sneezing and coughing are great for transmission, but they're noticeable. Sweating is fairly noticeable. Unlocked here too, so we can see what other kind of symptoms. Pulmonary edema. Oh, that sounds fantastic. The people are going to notice that. You would notice that if you had it. Believe me. Dementia, yeah, that's noticeable as well. Diarrhea. Have you ever had diarrhea and not noticed it? See, and our visibility is going up a little bit, but I think our infectivity is still relatively low. And that no good, boys and girls. That's not following with our plan of action. I wish I could make it smaller, but that's the smallest this particular software will allow me to make the webcam. Otherwise, I don't choose to be this massive in the screen. I'm not that egotistical. It just forces me to. Otherwise, I'd make myself a tiny little box. Tiny little. Alright, infected 74. Oh yeah, 94. Oh ho, we are jumping ahead, boys and girls. We are spreading like a pop song. God, I hate pop. Alright, 11 points. What can we do with that? Let's do something. Can we get rodent? We can do that. Alright, so now we have all avenues of transmission. Series of hurricanes hit Brazil. Man, South America is just getting knocked about over here. In Madagascar. But that's not South America, they're off the coast of Africa, I think. Now I better check to make sure I don't sound like I'm not a dumbass. No, I'm right. I'm right. I know where most things are situated in the world, for the most part. I get confused, like, there's so many different countries, like, around in here, that I'm just like, I don't get it. So, West Europe. Just West Europe, you know, that, all of those people. This is my kind of geography. Just West Europe, you know, those people. And holy shit, while I was babbling, we got big old numbers. Wow. Look at that. Okay, time to, let's slow down because we don't, okay. Disease arrives in Canada. Ho ho. Hell yeah. Let's go up to Canada. How many of you are sick? Only 10. Well, that's a lot so far. 10 infected Canadians. I like that. That sounds like a name of like a punk band or something. 10 infected Canadians. We want heat resistance and cold resistance because it's in very, very varying areas of the world. So there we go. We wanted that because we want it to flourish in Canada. And they're cold. I know, I used to live just downstairs from there. I lived in Minnesota, 2 hours from the border. And for some reason, never once when I turned 18 did we get up there to go get alcohol. I don't know why we didn't. It was a lost opportunity. And yeah, New Zealand's fairly hot. Very. So, there we go. No deaths so far. Yep, our lethality is still low. That's fine with me. I don't want it to be lethal until it has infected so far and is not noticed. See? Oh, we're doing good, boys and girls. We want to do drug resistance before they really notice anything. Alright, we're going to go with sneezing and coughing. Because even though they're noticeable, they are going to help spread this shit now that it's really starting to go. We'll do moisture too, because if I recall correctly, that, yes, gives you a chance to infect water facilities. See, our visibility is going up a bit, but it seems to be on par with our infectivity, which is what we want. We want to infect these motherfuckers. Disease spotted in Russia, hell yeah! Why haven't we infected Australia yet? We're so close. Disease spreads to East Europe, Argentina, United States, China, North Africa, and South Africa. Holy shit, boys and girls, we just blew up like a Kanye song. Booyah! We're gonna do a little dance for it too. Not for Kanye, fuck Kanye. We're gonna do a little dance for being infectious. This is the infectious dance. Alright. Gonna have a nice little drink here. Peru and Indonesia! Alright, time to get deadly. But people who have dementia, they don't go for treatment right away because they're... So, we're gonna do that. We're doing dementia. I think that would be the better bet because it's more likely to be lethal without alerting other people because it's not a visual symptom. Pulmonary edema is extra fluid collection in the lungs and in the chest cavity that basically you drown in your extra fluid. It's really quite gross. Okay, our infectivity is increasing as well as our visibility. How about our... Yep, our lethality is up there. Thank you, pulmonary edema. Oh, and pulmonary edema, just while we're on the phone with you, thank you for not killing me when I had you, like 2 months ago. That was nice of you. I appreciate that. Alright, vomiting is no fun. So let's buy it. The diarrhea. So, we're starting to dehydrate people and then fill them in fluid in places where you don't want fluid and making them kind of bonkers. This sounds like a blast. The Nebulous bacteria is just fun in a barrel, man. Unconfirmed reports of death are coming in from Mexico. Haha. Oh no, vaccine. No. The governments of Earth, or where else? The governments of Earth have begun researching a vaccine to prevent your disease from infecting new individuals. Check the world screen to see vaccine development progress. Fuck them. Fuck governments. These are going by too fast. Government of Russia declares martial law to prevent infection. First victim dies in New Zealand. Yes. Unconfirmed reports of death are coming in from Japan. Government of Middle East shuts down public transit for public safety. Woo! We are scaring the shit out of absolutely everyone. America closed down airports. Oh no! And Australia remains untouched. That causes me a lot of joy. I don't even know why. What do these do? They don't do anything, do they? Alright, then why are they there? Whoa! We fucked this shit up. Whoa, yeah, we kill a whole bunch of people here. But, yeah, looks like we're doing some bad business here. Woo, we're getting all around. Not so much down here. This is where we check to see the vaccine completion. Fuck you. Okay, we need to hurry up and start killing some people before they can do a vaccine. Okay, we have to stop it there. Thank you so much for joining me in my efforts to annihilate all of humanity. Please join me in part 2. Remember, I'm Jessie Nebulous, and I am a gamer, not a psychic, so if you like the video, go ahead, hit the button, and tell me so. Also, if you feel like you need more Nebulous in your life, go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well. And remember, I'm the man. You got a problem with that, you can take it up with my chesticles. Thanks for joining me, and hope to see you next time. Love. Even though you're so pretty. So pretty!